everyone, guess what we're making today? Look at how cute these little teepee tents are. I'm going to show you how to make these super adorable teepee tents for your LOL dolls using some simple recycled, upcycled materials. Yay! They close up for a nice little hike or camping in the backyard. So let's get started. So all you're going to need is some clothes. So if you have fabric, you can use fabric, but this is just a shirt that I have. You see it's an old shirt, some cardboard, chopsticks, a ruler, a hot glue gun. So first I'm going to take my shirt, and any old shirt will do. You just want to make sure it's big enough. I find that if it's stretchy, it is a little harder to work with. So this shirt is not stretchy, but you can certainly use a stretchy shirt also. And we're just going to cut out the back. So we want enough fabric so that we can make our teepee. And it just depends on how big you want your teepee to be, on how big the fabric is. So I cut my fabric, and now I have my chopsticks. If you don't have chopsticks, you can use pencils or skewers, barbecue skewers. But the barbecue skewers may be a little too weak. And then I have my 4 chopsticks here. Now before I do that, I have a piece of cardboard, and this is just from an old box, and I'm going to cut it into a square. My square, I am going to take my fabric, and I am going to line up all of my chopsticks. You're going to take your hot glue gun, and then you're just going to glue the chopstick onto the fabric. And you can use regular glue, it just takes a little longer to dry if you wanted to use regular glue. So the easiest way to do this is just roll your chopstick over a little, draw the line, and then roll your chopstick back. Now that everything is glued, you see everything is glued down, we're just going to turn our paper, and we're just going to cut out this piece of fabric on the top over here. And we want to cut it basically up. We want to measure around this much, and then we're just going to cut just a little longer. This fabric has a pocket on both sides, but it doesn't really matter. It's just at the bottom of the tent, so we can just use it to cover the tent. If you wanted to, you can actually use a seam ripper and remove the pockets, but it's not necessary. So I'm just going to take my glue gun, and then we're just going to cover the bottom. Okay, so we covered the bottom of our tent, and now we're going to take our fabric here, and we are going to attach the bottom to the tent. And I'm also going to cut, this is excess fabric, so I'm just going to cut around. You're just going to cut around 2 inches. Like that. And we're going to attach this to that. So this is the bottom, and we're just going to take and now we're going to attach this part to this part. I'm just going to run my glue here. Do you see how I attach that part to that part? And now I'm going to attach this part to this part. And you see our tent is almost complete. We're going to now just attach inside here. We're going to fold it over, and we're going to run a bead of glue right inside there so we can fold this over to make it look a little nicer. Do the same thing on the opposite. You see how our tent now nicely folds so that it's nice and covered? And then on the bottom, we want to tuck in all of our pieces of fabric and just glue that nice and neat. So I'm just going to tuck that in like this. So I just glued both sides. And then now we have our teepee. So then the inside of our teepee, I have this just piece of rug, and then we can just put that inside the teepee. And it's like a cozy little blanket for inside your teepee. If you wanted to make it like this one, where there's a piece of fabric, this is actually 2 pieces of fabric, so you can wrap another piece of fabric. This one's not big enough, but around like this, and I rubber banded on the top. So if you had a different color fabric, just to make an overlay to make it like a little princess teepee over here. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Please visit me at thecheesethief.com for more tutorials like this. I can put some pillows in here, put my little dolls in here, and they are ready for their little camping night. Oh my gosh. I hope you make more of these. If you make these and would like to show me, my handle on Instagram is thecheesethief. I'd love to see your posts. Thank you for watching. Until next time, bye now. Bye girls, bye. We're having fun camping.